Hey, what is up, y'all? It's your girl Game and Tea with me, and we are back again with another banger. And today we are going to be reacting to Scary Compilation Z112 by Bizarre Bub. So let's get into the spook.
On March 4th of 2026, at around 11 p.m., Destiny K is fast asleep when suddenly something unexpected wakes her up out of bed. Destiny didn't know it at the moment, but her house was struck by lightning. However, this wouldn't be the only thing she wasn't aware of, because on the same night of this incident, something rather creepy was recorded on camera. During the time that lightning struck her house, something happens inside her room.
Okay. So that's me in bed. There's a TV. Look in this general area, okay? This corner of the room. And tell me if you see what I see. The lightning strikes. Look in this bottom right corner. Wait for it. There. Turn the brightness up.
Now I'll play the video in slow-mo so you can see it better, but keep in mind that the sound you hear in this video isn't scary music that was added to the footage. The sound is naturally what you hear when you play it at
Hold on, let's see the sound again.
On March 4th of 2026, at around 11 p.m., Destiny K is fast asleep when suddenly something unexpected wakes her up out of bed. Destiny
That
didn't
was
know
a
it at
weird
the moment,
noise.
but her house was struck by lightning. However, this wouldn't be the only thing she
That did not sound like normal light.
wasn't aware of, because on the same night of this incident, something rather creepy was recorded on camera. During the time that lightning struck her house, something happens inside her room.
Okay. So that's me in bed. There's a TV. Look in this general area, okay? This corner of the room. And tell me if you see what I see. The lightning strikes. Look in this bottom right corner. Wait for it. There.
Now I'll play the video in slow-mo so you can
I
see
didn't
it
see
better.
anything.
But keep in mind that the sound you hear in this video isn't scary music that was added to the footage. The sound is naturally what you hear when you play it at 10% speed.
See, I don't know. That looks fake. Hoax, anyone?
See that. Tell me that doesn't look like a person sitting on the floor in my bedroom.
No, it looks like an object. I don't even look like a person.
She's gone. With this thing. Keep in mind that.
Although Destiny can't figure out what exactly was caught here, she can
I would have
definitely see
left.
an outline of a body.
I would
The
have
image
left,
isn't
so.
exactly the clearest, but there's no doubting that something which wasn't there initially suddenly appears before
Right.
disappearing in a flash.
If it's true,
So over here is
that's weird.
where I capture the footage. I like do not want to go over there, so I'm kind of staying over here. I haven't really sort of crossed this way. I sort of exit out the other door. Basically, I saw the flash.
Now, little did she know that this wouldn't be the only thing she recorded on camera, because something else was captured inside her home on the same night of this incident.
Literally half the power in this house is out. Half of the house is out.
Over at her living room, her security camera recorded the fire department arriving to her house. They were there to check for any fire hazards caused by the lightning strike, but during their inspection, something very strange happens.
This is all captured on like a security camera that's battery operated, and thank God we had that. Pay attention to this firefighter right here. He keeps looking over at the couch again and again, like as if someone's sitting there and there's not. And this is when it really gets weird.
According to the firemen, they'd sworn they'd seen someone sitting down on this couch. Watch closely.
They didn't notice, yeah.
No one was leaning on the couch this time, let alone being close to the sofa, yet somehow an imprint begins to clear up, as though someone had stood up from sitting down. Like someone disturbed by the light, they move away. Now, none of the firemen had noticed the shifting imprint, and neither had Destiny, until she went through all the recordings to see if anything else happened on this night. But while that she didn't even notice at first, and it's something that you might have missed too while watching these clips. Early on, when the fireman kept looking at this couch as if seeing someone sitting there, this happens.
The light. Look, he's backing up. He's backing. Why is the dog barking like that?
Whatever it was that the fireman kept seeing on this couch,
The dog might know something. See,
must have been so unsettling that he couldn't stop glancing over.
mm-mm.
Perhaps he was trying to
This
make
is
sense
not
of what
good.
he was seeing, but it didn't help, because looking this way only made things more baffling. Somehow, a candle that was burning bright goes out all of a sudden. Then later,
That's a very bad sign. If you know anything about horror movies and candles going out, run. Run.
the two candles, combined with the fact that both firemen thought they saw someone sitting on the couch, makes this whole occurrence unsettling. With everything that occurred that night, it's no wonder why she can't help but think that a ghost or some paranormal thing was caught on camera. But like with most of these videos, it's never certain as to what was captured. Currently, there haven't been any updates on the situation, but until then, this one has yet to be explained. As always, let me know your thoughts on this one.
Number 4.
Now, this next video was sent in by Nia22, who writes that she took this recording back in 2014. She remembers filming this moment right away, just in case she needed proof for anyone who wouldn't believe her. While staying over at her grandmother's house, her grandma's dog Coco began staring at the ceiling, but Coco had no reason to look there as nothing was on the ceiling. She would just stare at it before hiding underneath the bed. Turns out, she was looking at the two ribbons attached to the ceiling fan, one of which is moving by itself. But then suddenly, something happens that terrifies everyone inside.
Here's my old phone, just to prove that it's not edited or anything.
This is Nia's footage. Watch.
Was there a fan nearby? Say hi in the comments. Say what's up.
Quickly, but a strange, translucent-like figure passes by. Little K. Marie knew that she saw something, but wasn't entirely sure what it was. Almost immediately after asking, "Who are you?" a seemingly translucent, wispy-like figure flies above her head.
Oh no.
What the heck, man? Who are you? Hello?
Wow.
It just shoots across so fast that you can't make out its shape. Whatever this was is just weird. But this wouldn't be the only weird thing recorded, because much later,
Oh.
camera captures this.
That. Did you guys see that? Come on. Come here. Come here.
A voice saying, "Come here."
Who said come here, girl? Don't do that. That is dangerous.
Is heard on video. It's a barely audible voice sounding much like a whisper that seems to
Oh,
be aimed at K. Marie, although she didn't hear it at the moment.
I thought she was saying come here. No, don't tell the ghost to come. Tell it to go.
She strangely repeats those same words herself moments later.
Come here.
Speculating as to where this voice came from or why she repeated those same
Hmm.
words, but nothing is as baffling as what occurs next. It was just moments earlier that this was caught in the living room. Watch closely.
Hello from the other side.
Even the flash coming from the phone. Where's her phone's flash reflection or the bedroom?
Getting really funny.
On the surface of this TV screen, a reflection of something moving appears out of nowhere. Mind you though, that K. Marie is sitting down during this time, and her cousin is in the other room. If no one else was home, then who was this? And why is it that this is seen and not the flash from K. Marie's phone?
Right.
Points out, the screen showed no reflection of the camera flash or the light from inside the room behind her. In short, nothing that night made any sense. It's for this reason that she shares this video.
Yeah, that is pretty creepy.
So that someone can explain this. While there has yet to be a definitive explanation, she continues to wonder just what exactly happened that night.
Hello from the other side.
Now, the following video was recorded inside a subway carriage with not many passengers on board. The person who took this is known as Mark Ogpas, and apparently, while taking a late-night train back to his hotel, he saw something that made his skin crawl. According to Mark, "I caught something that was not normal and gave me goosebumps." Now, just for context, this video was taken in 2023 after Mark had come back from playing at a festival that same night. Given that Mark is both a musician and a singer, he rarely posts anything that isn't about making songs or singing on stage. One look at his channel, and you'll find clips of him either playing at sold-out venues or jamming with friends. All of his videos have nothing to do with anything creepy or paranormal. That is, until recently. After sharing countless videos about music, Mark uploads something that he's kept private for 3 years. On the night of September 2nd, 2023, Mark was riding a train in the city of Vienna with friends and family who had just seen him perform at a venue that just ended. Not sure if he was just seeing things, he takes out his phone and records this.
Now, what is that? The camera's moving too much. A face. See, that's when I would have left. And it looks crusty too. Ooh.
Stands out the most. Sitting alone and appearing quite stiff is someone who's dressed in all black. They don't move and show no expression whatsoever on their face. Like a body devoid of any life, they remain still while staring off with a dead gaze.
That's
Now,
not
of
good.
course, the odds of this being an actual person dressed in funeral attire are not low, but being dressed as a mourner in the dead of night with a stiff demeanor will definitely spook anyone. However, what makes this truly unsettling is a tiny detail that Mark mentions. According to him, when he showed this video to his friends who were sitting across from the lady in black, they told him that they didn't see anyone sitting there at the time.
Hmm.
The seat was entirely empty, as they recall. The mourner, as Mark calls her, was only seen by him and thankfully by a few others around him. But of course, what do you think? Had Mark captured a full-figure apparition on camera? Or did he just record someone who strangely appeared lifeless while dressed in funeral garments? As always, I'll let you come up with your own conclusion.
Yeah.
If you caught something
Well, wouldn't it make more sense for them to just say, hey, we saw somebody that was dressed like that? If they did see somebody that was dressed like that in all black on the train.
creepy caught on camera. Now, it's worth noting that the exact source of this clip is unknown. It seems that whoever took this video was most likely either a student or a teacher who was accompanying the students on this bus. But as it seems, someone or something else had also been accompanying the group, or at least stayed close to them. Throughout the entire video, no one on this bus notices anything strange during their trip. Whether distracted by the mountain scenery via the bus window or the large dash cam inside the shuttle, no one had noticed the thing that appears during this recording. See if you can notice anything strange in this clip. Watch closely.
Oh, what was that?
Now, at first glance, it seems that nothing unusual appears inside the bus. And
Nope.
actually, that's true. If it weren't for the live dash cam inside this bus, this wouldn't have been captured. Pay close attention to the TV that's linked up to the dash cam.
Okay, attention, y'all.
What is that? What is that?
What is that? Ew. What
In
is
front of the
that?
bus, a mysterious figure passes by. Whether walking or running, something about its movement seems quite unnatural.
Yeah.
It just seemingly staggers across the bridge, as if limping or tottering before disappearing. But by far, its appearance is the most uncanny. Whatever this is doesn't appear to have a torso. What looks like a pair of moving legs are only seen on camera.
Yeah.
Where's the body? Nowhere. Now, because there isn't much info on the video, it isn't known if anyone else had spotted the figure. But if they did,
Oh.
it wouldn't be far-fetched to think that this would have scared the living daylights out of them.
Yeah,
As always, let me know your thoughts
absolutely.
on this one.
That's not good.
Thanks for watching.
All right, thank y'all for watching. And if you would like me to react to anything specific, please put it in the comments.